It was the 7:15 train. Every morning, Daniel ran through the same platform. Always a second too late, always watching the doors close. And every morning through the glass, he saw her. She wasn't just beautiful. She had that rare kind of presence that made the world blur around her. She always sat by the window, hair tucked behind her ear, reading the same battered book with a soft smile. Daniel didn't know her name, didn't know her voice, but he knew he had fallen in love with a stranger who didn't even know he existed. One morning, the universe shifted. The train was late. For the first time, Daniel made it. Heart pounding, he stepped inside and saw her 2 rows away. He sat across from her, pretending to check his phone, but every part of him screamed to say something. Anything. Finally, the train jolted and her book slipped from her hands, landing by his shoes. He picked it up, their eyes met. "Thank you," she whispered, smiling. "Great book," he said, though he had never read it. She laughed, and it was the kind of laugh that imprints itself on your soul. Every day after, they rode together. Coffee cups, shared playlists, little notes scribbled on napkins. The train became their world. The morning rush turned into something they both looked forward to. Not a commute, but a ritual. A love story built on stolen minutes before the city swallowed them whole. But love stories don't always give warnings. One Friday, she wasn't there. Not on the train, not the next day, not the next week. Daniel searched. He waited at the platform, clutched the old book she'd left in his bag, but she was gone. Months later, as he sat alone, the conductor announced something new. "This train will be stopping at St. Mary's Hospital." Daniel froze. He didn't know why. Something pulled him to step off. And there, in the quiet lobby of the hospital, he saw her. Thinner, fragile, sitting in a wheelchair by the window, but still her. Their eyes met again, just like the first time. Tears welled. She smiled, weak but radiant. "I didn't want you to see me like this," she whispered. Daniel knelt beside her, placed the old book on her lap. "Then let me see you like this. Because love isn't about catching the train on time. It's about not letting go when it stops." She reached for his hand, he held it tight. And in that moment, the world blurred again. But this time, it was both of them together, choosing to stay no matter how many stops were left.